got it. Alrighty. And Josh is going to go just a little bit further than this. So you only have to go in to the four-way stop. Where?
I'm doing all kinds of stuff. It's going to Japan. Do you want me looking at that? Or?
You can look at me.
Okay.
What is your sport?
Cross country.
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 Running.
Why did you start running?
I first started running because my brother and sister ran in high school, and I don't know, I just saw something in it, you know, that that they found in camaraderie, you know, with the teams.
In high school, I did this military thing called Civil Air Patrol, and we had to do a timed mile. So for a long time, I was trying to get in shape for that, and then my school started a cross-country team, and I was like, well, if I can run 3 miles fast, I can run 1 mile fast.
Well, I was running already, and I would walk by the bell and see them praying together, and then they'd go out and run, and I was considering it. And then one day I was just out running out by myself, and Sam came running along. He was like, run with me. So I tried to keep up, and we just talked about cross country, and the next day I went to the practice, and that's when I decided to join cross country.
I started running because in high school I swam for 4 years and I wanted to do a sport when I came to Chicago, but we don't have a swim team. So I was thinking about volleyball, but I haven't played volleyball and all the other girls have been playing since high school. So I was like, I probably won't make the team. Cross country is the only team that doesn't have cuts. So I was like, that's the team I'm going to join, no rejection.
TSU doesn't have a swim team. I did swim team all the way through high school, and I wanted some kind of sport to do in college.
The cross country coach found me during PE when I was running and told me I should run, but he was kind of creepy and I didn't really want to. But then at the end of the semester, some of my friends wanted to join, so I decided to join with them, and then we ran all summer and practiced all summer. And then when school started, they decided they didn't want to do it, but I liked it, so I kept doing it, and they thought I was crazy.
I thought that cross country in particular would be a very good spiritual discipline, and that good friends and just fellowship and stuff like that.
Over the summer, my mom started running, and she'd never run before, and she wanted to do this like mother-daughter bonding thing where we'd run a half marathon together in Disney called the Princess Run, where you like have to wear like tutus and like princess crowns and run a half marathon. So she wants to do that with me together, and cross country was the way to whip me into shape.
Over the summer, on my right shoulder from playing baseball in the previous season for the school, and since I had the surgery, I couldn't really throw for baseball practice, so I was getting a little bored. So that gave the opportunity to run from cross country, and my baseball coach approved, and the cross country team needed a guy to fill the 7th spot. So it was just an open opportunity.
I started running in 8th grade track, because I played soccer and got injured, and I was just going to get back in shape and run some. And then went to high school and was like, oh, I'm just going to run, because I was friends with the track team. So then I ran cross country, and then I really liked it. So I just quit soccer and every other thing and ran.
This is really nice and pops out. I like lots of people, but I didn't really get this. Is a cross country team.
Stand on the shores of the side unseen. The substance of dwells in me, cause my natural eyes on the ghost skin deep, with the eyes of my heart anchored in the sea. Plumbing the depths to the place in between the tangible world and the land of a dream, because everything here ain't quite what it seems. There's more beneath the appearance of things.
Do you enjoy wearing short shorts?
No!
The short shorts. It's a fun concept to talk about. because it's always funny. I think if I had darker legs, I would like it a lot more. So if I had darker legs, I would rock the short shorts as often as I could.
Do you shave your legs?
We thought about it, but no. Nope.
Occasionally.
Almost.
Nope, never will. That's where I draw the line.
What is the best part about running?
Running with other people. Being able to spend time and just like fellowship with other people.
And I love the camaraderie in this relatively small sport. We get really close because we go through an endurance test together.
We're all like so different, like we're at completely different dorms, different majors, different years, but like we all relate so well together. Like I said, like we're a family. Like this weird group of people just come together and we just mesh really well.
I just don't want it to change his running routine.
Pray for Josh. Yeah, Josh is sick.
I want to be better by at least like Wednesday if I can.
Stress. Father, I pray in sickness, Lord, that you would work with those that are still struggling with pain.
I'm gonna pretend like I'm having a very serious conversation and that I don't know that people are trying to do something weird.
Okay, go.
Trey, I'm glad you're getting a record of my really long hair.
I'm trying to enlighten.
I don't want to. Okay, I'm gonna go make a
We dine and the finest.
Hi!
How do you feel while you're running?
It's really challenging. There are times when I'm like, I can't believe I'm doing this, but then as soon as I finish, I'm so glad that I did. And then there are times when I'm like in the process of doing it too, that I'm so happy that I'm doing it.
It's either I feel amazing or I feel horrible. There's really no in between.
Generally pretty good. Like, just convicted, like, to keep on going. And, like, I feel like I'm having a spiritual war in my heart, like, whenever I run, because it's like, alright, are you just gonna give in, or are you gonna keep on going?
See the secret committees commence with their meetings to make red tape in response to simple questions. Questions threaten the perception of a beneficial system or pyramid scheme with its cogs and its pistons. Mechanization of man, making more and more live in a miserable existence. How can so few claim so many victims? And this begs the question. My arrest is a weapon against the oppression of man's obsession to control things. Look at the long line of make-believe kings, and the Lord of the Flies wants you to kiss his ring. Follow new rules with invisible strings and become a puppet in a diabolical scheme. How do good men become a part of the regime? They don't believe in resistance.
To finish what you start, because once you start running, that's fine while you're not out of breath and you're not feeling exhausted. But in cross country especially, and in track to some degree, your brain is telling your body to stop, and you have to learn in the training to will your mind to, well, to deny your mind, to say, no, I'm not going to stop.
Lesson number one, overcome every fear of regret and confusion. It's all an illusion, delusion, sent to disconnect the holy fusion of the spirit in the flesh. Every mortal breath's meant to bring forth fire, but only when the fear of death gets consumed on the funeral